All right, I think we are live. We should be live. Let's see. We should be good to go. We're good. Hopefully, we're good. You know what? First time doing the intro and stuff, anyways. See there. But what is going on, everyone? Commodore Laz here, bringing to you guys my live reaction slash review of One Piece manga chapter 1144. Guys, it has been a long time since we have sat down and had a live stream when it comes to One Piece, man. A long time, man. But we're finally back. I said for a while we are gonna go ahead and do so, and that's what we're here to do today, man. So, real quick, shout out to Luffy Blazing, shout out to D Law, shout out to my boy Nicholas, shout out to Share the Dang, shout out to Nothing But Bone coming through today, man. Of course, if you guys are watching this live as it's happening or on the VOD, you'll have like timestamps and stuff to see where everything is going, hopefully, and hopefully we can edit some stuff here and there. But we have a chapter this week to experience. I did say that I'm going to try and come back and do live streams when it comes to One Piece, because I'm going to be honest with y'all, it's been a long time since I've done one. I think the last time in terms of covering a chapter was back in like Whole Cake Island. Discussion wise, I think was sometime in like part 1, part 2 of like Wano and all that, or act 1, act 2, whatever they're going to call it. But that was the last time we did it. And then we've been away for a while, been doing the videos and stuff. I want to switch it up this week, see what you guys are feeling. Talk with y'all, especially after the chapters too, man. Because, you know, just waiting around, making thumbnails and waiting for videos to render, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't the one. But we are here, ready to go, man. The time has come. Google is your best friend. Google is your best friend, because I do have, as you see on the screen right here, bang. There you go. See right there on the screen. I was going to put some stuff there, but you know what? Let's play it safe this week. Let's not get clapped. Let's go straight into this chapter, man. Because as we know, Free Loki is still on the cards. My boy got one ankle that still need to be taken care of. At the same time, we still have other issues as well. Regards to, you know, did he do what he did? Is Harden going to believe every word that's being said? And what's going to happen afterwards with the rest of the God's Knights, with Shamrock and stuff? But before we get into the chapters, let me know how we sound, if the volume is good and all that. First time in a long time doing this, man, so I want to make sure that we sound crispy and we sound ready to go. And go straight into it, man. But yeah, here we go, man. See, 10 people got in here. I do appreciate everyone that's coming through right now. Literally impromptu. If I knew what time the exact chapter was coming out, I would have just gone and had the timestamp like beforehand, in terms of like setting up the stream and everything. But either way, it's out now. You can read it now. Yeah, so Google is your best friend. Google is your best friend. We're reading now. Here we go. Let's go straight into it, man. Chapter 1144 of One Piece, A Time for Warriors. And as you see, coming off from the last time that we saw it, right, guys? The last time that we saw Yamato put in the work. Getting Who's Who out of here. And they had to do what they had to do, bro. Had to do what they had to do, man. So Barry Bonds of One Piece coming in there, smoking away Who's Who. And then you see old boy with the nails in his nostrils and stuff that was working with Frankie and them and everything. Of his name, I hope it is in the cover thing afterwards. But my daughter, Tama, going there, making sure taking care of and stuff, you know, putting a rope bandage, whatever it may be, just to take care of them. As Yamato's like attending to the other Coruscants and stuff. Onichal Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine, Pilgrimage Volume 29, Liberating the Girls, and Minamoto the Carpenter. So Minamoto. And I remember, I think he had like a different name too as well. So yeah, yo, last stream gang is up. Jacko, appreciate you, man. It's time. I will say though, because this is gonna be a test and stuff, I'm gonna avoid putting, as you can see with the numbers and stuff right after with any paneling and everything. We'll find out next week, because I was told ahead of time we are getting the cover of Weekly Shonen Jump next week, so I will be doing so. But for this week, let's play it safe. So yeah, Jacko, you're wildin', bro. You're wildin', bro. Anyways. Let's go straight into it, guys. The Adam Tree tour continues. All right, bro. The belts, bro. I'm going to have to run out this damn chair to go get them because I forgot to bring them here. But either way, what the hell is that? So Frankie giving this reaction, going over to Old Girl and stuff with Ripley. Well, what do you think it is? What in the hell is that? That's how you want to start the chapter? First page? Oh, yo, what is this thing, bro? This has always been here. Has it? Has it always been there? It's giving me scientific vibes. I don't think I've ever gotten scientific vibes off anything in my lifetime, bro. If y'all had though, y'all let me know in the comments and stuff. I personally have never had that. Haha, I figured you of all people would appreciate it. Being a cyborg and all. Why would there be a facility like this in a country of warriors? Now, I will say this definitely does not look like something that warriors, those in the trenches, rocking up in Elbach and stuff, would just be doing some madness making this stuff over here. So this is probably stuff that's Void Century possible, connections and stuff. And then okay, so Vegapunk with Lilith or whatever coming right by, and then my other daughter right there and Bonnie. Oi, Frankie, you're here. I was just thinking I'd like to show you this place later. It's awesome here, Frankie. Lilith, Bonnie, what are you two doing here? We got lost. Okay, that's it. Okay, I mean, granted, it is a massive island, so it's to be expected that they would get lost and all that. Well, thanks for finding us. I guess even geniuses get lost. Well, that is true. That is true. It's good. We found you. There was a horn blast earlier, so the woods might not be safe right now. And of course, we know that because of the current predicament at the moment that we're currently in with the Gods Knights and Loki. In any case, this facility really is stunning. I estimate that it's been here for at least 3,000 years. Boy, hold on, man. Yo, that's how you want to start, Oda? Fair enough, bro. First stream back in a long time. We in the belts up, boy. What are you talking about, bro? 1,144 chapters in a row that this man's going out here and doing this, bro. 3,000 years, guys. 3,000 of them years, bro. Absolutely mad. Absolutely mad that this is actually happening right now, bro. 3,000. So this has to be at least back in the first world. At least in the first world this was happening. Okay, bro. So what? How did you calculate that? Oh, bro, I'm not even gonna read the part just yet because there is a way you can calculate it. If you can get like I remember this as a kid, like when you cut the trees and stuff, and they have like the rings, you can count every single year as like what, a year, 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is. So I'm assuming that's what's gonna be here. There's no way it's that old. We can't really refute that claim. Honestly, even if we locals aren't sure about the origins of this building, now that's something worth researching. I think I'll make myself at home here. You'll get lost again. Now, let me put these ones down because I already know I'm gonna have to get it after, but gotta rest up. So you'll get lost again. Well, I'm gonna check it out for myself. So Frankie's gonna at least go and give that proper research and stuff. Yeah, who the hell? What's wrong? But yeah, why did Bonnie make that reaction? What's wrong, Bonnie? Oh my god. Oh brother, don't do this to me now, man. Oh god, the drawings have come to life. Well, I should say like the nightmares that we know from freaking Mushu killing him, or should I say Mushu belling him, is wilding out, man. Look out. What I find most scary, thunder. So one of the kids' nightmares being thunder and stuff. And of course we saw before that fire, lightning, someone's mother, big mom. I mean, bro, it's possible. There's something behind you, and you see them reacting right now as this thing is huge. Like, this how you know it's a massive cloud of like nothing but thunder, when Ripley looks small in comparison, and then you see Frankie's size afterwards, just massive. Aha, man, this is unreal. Elbaph's just full of crazy stuff, huh? No, that's not familiar. What kind of creature is that? I mean, listen, I would never be seeing no clouds with no damn faces, spraying out lightning and stuff. Western Village, and then we see the one right here that's like, I would assume this, I don't know, this is not the Loki one. This is like one of the skeleton like ones from there. I guess Dragor? What I find most scary, Dragor. Okay. Sober up and grab your weapon. Yo, bro, can you imagine telling somebody, right? You're off the Don Julio and the Popeyes and stuff, right? But you gotta go back in the trenches and suit up for war. Like, that's exactly right now they tell the people of Elbaf, bro. That fire savar was wrecked. It's not just a regular zombie, it's a Dragor. Okay. So we're getting everyone's reactions to the different places that they're being attacked by the nightmares. What could have brought the children's imagination to life like this? Where are the chiefs? We're waiting on their orders. They drank too much and they're still holed up in the privy. You're kidding. This couldn't be more surreal. A giant me. Oh, Brook, it's time to cook. It's time to cook. You visitors should fall back to the edge of the village. Should I carry you all there? Oi, you don't need to keep us at arm's length. We want to help fight. You said that last bit a little too quietly. Yeah, he did. Yo, come on, Usopp, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This is the arc where we have to become the brave warrior of the seas, bro. You can't be doing none of this, bro. Not like this, man. Nah, something gotta change up quick. Either way, there's definitely something strange happening on this island. That's enough, Colin. Hold on. Where's my boy? There he is, bro. Oh, man. The potential. The cabin boy slash, you know what I mean? Like, I would love it, but I doubt it happens, man. But shout out to Colin, though. Why not? I'm a warrior, too. I can fight. I just told you no. I'm Gaban's son. And that doesn't make you Gaban. That is facts. That is indeed big facts. Just because you got Papa's blood and do this as well, right? But his dad's definitely more known for that. Does not mean you're just like Scopper. It don't mean you got that in you. One day you may, but not today. A battlefield is no place for a kid like you. And yo, did he knock him over? Yo, what a rat! Just shoved him right after he just falls back completely. Ja Rule, murder. What's wrong, Missy? I'm sorry, there's something. So Nami just trying to get their. Yo, it's so crazy to me. This guy has this sword up in his head, bro. It's actually so wild to me that this guy has the sword embedded into his head and everything. Just madness, man. I'm sorry, there's something I didn't tell you before. What did you say before? You're saying one of these intruders looked just like Red Hair. So informing them about Shamrock and all that. Okay, yeah. And both of them were seriously strong. So this is what also the giants that we saw before are letting them know about that. Okay, that makes more sense. One of them had a really weird ability. In this world, strange powers usually come from fruits. If it's an unknown element, odds are that it's a Delph fruit user, which is to be expected, of course. That we know that will be the problem and everything. But yeah, man. I mean, still, at the end of the day, though, bro, it's like, yo, that Cerebus stuff is insane. That Shamrock can do, but what Gunko can do afterwards, I am honestly of the belief now that Gunko 1000% is like this devil spawn thingamabob that is Emu's like lens is basically looking on with everything. I'm convinced now. The fact that we don't even got like their full name, like the Govy and all that. Like, bro, we got Mushu's Govy, we got Summer's Govy, like especially his connected the connection there with Jupiter and all that madness. Spread the word that there are two humans other than the Straw Hats on Elbaf. Report back as soon as you find them. Okay, so you see one of them making their runs after. Got it right away. Are you sure it's only two intruders? All this chaos suggests that there could be more. I love how Brook is knowing this off the dome. It's like, there's no way two people can rock up and do all this stuff. Nah, there's definitely more ops around. And when you find out what they are, then you're going to have to go and battle them too. Right. Get the word out now. I don't know who's behind this, but where they're hiding. But anyone who kidnaps children in broad daylight is nothing but scum. Talk to them, Nami. We went through Punk Hazard and all the stuff that happened with the kids and everything with Caesar and all that. You know those vibes more than anybody else. You've known what that's like. So, if they're taking hostages, they must have something else planned for Elbaf. I've never heard of a kidnapping like this before. Well, I won't let them get away with it. Now, as we know, of course, Yelva being the great granddaughter of Ja Rule and everything, you don't want to let that happen. Although I don't know, I don't mind it whatsoever, but at the same time, I think it would have been a cooler dynamic if it was like Harold's daughter or possibly even like Loki's daughter. I think it would be like a new different like dynamic instead of like a very simple one they could have done here with Ja Rule. We'll lend you a hand. We'll just need a human-sized ship to. Don't be ridiculous. You're our guest. You should go hide somewhere safe. They will not be doing that. Y'all never been reading this series with us too, bro? I know Elbaf been on the way and stuff until we got here. But y'all understand, they will not wait. They are not gonna hide. It's time to show out. Boy, just wait a sec. Where are Dora and Brogy? We're still stuck in the privy. Or in the privy, I should say. They seriously need to let off the booze. Well, lay off the booze, I say, but let off the booze too is another one as well. If the culprits are human size, we're better suited to dealing with this. Well, that's right. The giants can take care of the big things. We should focus on the intruders. Very smart thinking right there from Jinbei and Usopp, at least, to be able to direct some kind of plan in terms of what they're going to do here. So we'll focus on the intruders. Agreed, but Elbaf is too big for us to search on foot. And that is like a big concern too when you think about it as well, because like the way that like Because you have to forget, bro, this island is massive. We're literally ants in this place. So it's not like it just goes scurry around and be like, okay, I'm going to go to 54th Street or whatever. No, bro, don't work like that. 54th Street is like many miles down, bro. You got to go across some countries to get to 54th Street, bro. So, yeah, that's going to be a thing. So Nami's looking like, what are you noticing? What? Yo, Colin, what are we trying here, boy? What are we trying here? You see him trying to get into the ship and stuff with like the weapons. Heave ho, he huh? Yo, this kid is hilarious, bro. This kid's the GOAT, bro. This definitely is Ripley and Gaban's kid, bro. This guy is trying like his absolute hardest to pull this bag and try to get into the ship. And he's like, korewa, like, huh? You wanna come with me? I thought you were gonna tell me to stop. Alright then. But I get to be the captain. Nami knows it too, bro. That's so cute. Kid tax, bro. But as we know in Momonosuke, they're all freaks deep in their mind, man. But not Colin. Colin's not like that, though. Colin's pure. Colin is very, very pure. That boy just wants to go in the trenches, man. That boy just wants to experience war. It's just simple as that, man. But I do love the fact that Straw Hats are like, nah, bro, we want to go and fight too. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Roll up. You're 20 years old, bro. You could be enlisted. Come on. Yo, here we go. Let's go, Colin Pirates set sail. Now, this is really adorable right here, seeing this panel. Colin got the sword up and everything, too. The ship, like, right at the forefront is, like, sailing into the skies. Oh, my God, bro. This is, like, my dream, man. Just seeing stuff like this. I absolutely adore it, bro. Oi, you're big enough to row. Onwards. Oh, that's absolutely dope, man. Oh, my God. Colin right here is becoming, like, bro, I love this kid. I love this kid, man. But yeah, but I will check the chat in a little bit after. Just once we get through the reading and stuff, then we'll do that after. Okay. All right, bro. All right, bro. All right, bro. Danger afoot, bro. Because immediately as we switch from the ship, we see Gunko right here. I don't know if she's listening to like the Persona 3 soundtrack and stuff, or the setup of the headphones and all that. But all warriors in the Sun Realm, please be advised. Badum. There was a confirmed sighting of humans other than the Straw Hats earlier at the guest castle. Oh, the OS. I've never pronounced that one. West? How do y'all pronounce it? Just give me the pronunciation. I'll see in chat after. But West Castle? Cold. Consider them hostile and dangerous. Yeah, it's Gunko's post-meal ritual. It's not a ritual. I just like it. That's a TV, right? Or a TD. That's a TD, right? We should have a singing contest. You're out if you mess up. Bam. It's nice having a hobby. What's your favorite song? Yo, are we about to... Yo, listen, Lil Durk gonna drop later tonight, man. He got an album out here, bro. Deep Thoughts is dropping soon. Unless she's bumping Cardi. FMO DJ. If she got that bumping right now in the tunes, bro, listen, then Gunko crazy. Gunko crazy, bro. Durk, yo, crazy. Gunko crazy. Yo, you know what I mean? Like, New World. Now, I'm pretty sure that that's a song we're familiar with, I think. I would hope at the very least that I'm familiar with that song. But New World. Tupac Shakur, I think. Yeah, you got a problem with the current one. You shouldn't mock the interests of others, Summers. My bad. Anyways, looky over here. What's Mushu's? Mushu's has got to be the Mulan song. Let's get down to business to defeat Joy Boy. Like, it's got to be something like that, bro. Something like that at the very least. That's got to be his main track, bro. I promise you right now. Mushu definitely got that as his main track. That grown-up is going all out to try and save the kids. Oh, no. Saul, bro. My dog. Yo, please be okay, bro. Please be okay. Please be okay, bro. Listen, man. We cannot lose you now, bro. Robin needs you more than ever, dog. Now there ain't no way they can stab me. This dude rocking up with 2 shields like this, bro. Like, yo, like, we good, man. Nothing's gonna happen here, bro. Well, they ain't going nowhere. You got this, Saul. And I love it. Like, you see Robin and Chopper in the mini versions of like, Gambate, Saul-kun. The kids are just following this cloth, right? Okay, that's what you see. Okay, so that's like the lingo that they're using right there to see the direction that they're going into. But its head is straight for the flames. They'll die if I don't stop them. All right. They're stuck. And then you see the thorns. Oh no! Oh no, 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 yo. Yo, please, someone get some scissors. Someone get some scissors and do some like someone needs to do something right now, bro. The thorns immediately from Summer's ability starts going around Yilva, then goes around the other kid. Ah, prick. Are they awake? Are they awake though from the thing, or they're just feeling pain from sleep? You see Saul's reaction. What the? Whoa, sorry, Yilva, Scotty. So Scotty's the other one that's in the back. Okay, I'm pretty sure we got a couple of the other names too, but based on order and stuff, I think. Olaf, you okay back there? Oh, so yeah, so it's going in order. Oh yeah, oh my god. So every kid is getting touched up right now, bro. Nah, man, save the Munchkins. Save the Munchkins, especially Yilva, bro. And Scotty, I mean, listen, Scotty too hot, bro. Listen, that's a future name definitely you got to be careful for in the near future, man, because that's underground vibes. If I ever seen it, man. You want a Doflamingo replacement in the underworld? Scotty too hottie. I promise you right now, the future is gonna be bright for that kid. Crazy as you say the name and stuff, but either way. What now? If I stop one, they'll all start pricking each other, which is definitely what Summers had entailed when he was doing all this. That's disgusting. Who could do such a thing? Saul, it must be the work of a fruit ability. They have to be close by. So Ramen right, clocking in. Chopper only doing right now is the crying and stuff, and it rattles my spirits, bro. But at the same time, too, what is he gonna do? He's gonna try and rip the thorns afterwards, bro. He's not gonna do that. The kids would reach the fire before we found them. We can't let that happen. So what is Saul gonna do? He's got the rope, and he's trying to grab one of the kids. It looks like here from the back, which sounds crazy saying that, but if we can't stop the ones in the front, then we'll start with Bjorn in the back. He's out of the line. If I can stop the rest one by one. So he was able to grab one, it looks like, as the others are still walking around. But he goes, Oh my. Yo. Yo, that thing is huge, bro. Brother, that thing is massive. Yo, he's just like this on all fours, just chilling like this, whatever, right? Like one of them ones, right? And this Fenrir, like tongue out, ready for lunch. A boy hasn't eaten in time. What I find most scary, Fenrir. No way. They're actually controlling these monsters too. Who's behind this? And Chopper hitting the gas, so we need to do better there. Principal. It's not just the Western Village. Okay, so switching over now to where Anj them and stuff are. So other villages are reporting monster sightings. They're appearing all over Elbaph. Must be some kind of ability. We need to find them fast. And you see Anj there and then the principal and all that. Right. Western Village outskirts. Okay, so it looks like the skeleton one's been dropped. I think. Finally. I didn't think Dragors were real. Who knew taking one down would be so much trouble? Would be this much trouble? Huff huff. Carry the injured back to the village. So we see one of them's on the ground and stuff. From their own troops and everything right there. So that got off screen, which is like whatever at the end of the day. It would have been cool to see like them actually fighting like a monster is bigger than them, but it is what it is. And then you see the dragon one. Okay, so he's coming in, roar, what? And he just goes zigzag, zigzag, bang, just blasts right at him. Blah. And Hogger. I'm gonna go with Hogger because that's a danger. Yo. Oh yeah, I'm not saying that. No way. No way. I'm about to say it's Hogger, bro. It's Hogger. Hogger, bro. I no chance. No way. No way, bro. Dragon Son. Alright, bro. What I find most scary, a dragon. I'm not listen, bro. We're not getting slipped up. And Nito, I don't even know, bro. Listen, somebody give me the pronunciation, and I'll say it after the chapter. It's no use. They just keep coming left and right. What I find most scary, a ghost. So you see a ghost right there, dragon over there. We won't be able to protect the village. Everyone take cover. And you see all of them trying to bustle on out of here. Ready, Dory? Absolutely, bro. Oh my god, yo. Is it time, bro? Are we about to see the attack that we saw all the way back in Egghead? And then, of course, going all the way back to Little Garden stuff, bro. They immediately. They hit this thing immediately. Hakoku sovereignty, bro. And they just hit this thing one time while still on the ship. While still on this ship, while they're in traffic, waiting for the red light to go green. They said, nah, bro. They said, nah, bro. We're hitting right on dot. We don't care about no damn red light. What are you talking about, bro? None of that. That's how Koku is gonna reach. And smokes it both the ghost and the dragon. Completely taken out. Yeah. Let me see. There's a bottom panel. I think that starts right here. Yes. Did the Chiefs do that? No, it's the giant warrior pirates. Oh no, okay, yeah. So from the other angle, okay. Sorry, we're late. We just had to barf up all that booze. What a waste. So yeah, so they got out of the privy and stuff. Okay, yeah. Because I remember that's where they were and stuff. Okay, fair enough. Leave the beast to us. You guys take care of the kids. This is the Savar. Okay, yeah. I see here because the paneling's a little weird and stuff right there. But anyways, this is the Savara mode of our mighty ship, the Great Idic. You monsters are in it for it now. We'll get you for making us waste our booze. Okay, so that has, yeah, I think it's like that, yeah, from the paneling. Oh my god. Yo. Oh, it's time, boya. It's time, boya. It's time, boya. It's so time, boya. I see that axe. I see the shades. I see the beard. I see a professional mountain eater roll up. Mountain eater, Yason. That ship's basically invincible now. And all he can hit back with them is a hee. He thinks he's Magic Johnson, but no, he's dunk. Not blocked by James, blocked by Gaban. That's what's about to happen right here, bro. Swiper, no swiping, bro. Y'all done. Y'all done, bro. The Pirate King's left hand arrives, and then we see over here color spread celebrating the anime's return for the next issue. So that is the chapter. That is 1144, bro. Oh my god, dude. What a chapter right there. Little bit, in terms of we moved on the pacing and stuff in terms of the stuff going on with the nightmares and all that. But it was good to see that being taken care of for the majority part of the chapter here. And then right now, the focal part is that Dorian and Brogy have arrived from the privy, laying waste. Gaban's gonna come in and take care of the other stuff. Now let's get them kids right out of the situation that they're in, bro. See, the hockey is so crazy right now, bro. The books can't look, bro. It's crazy. It's absolutely mad right now, man. This is why One Piece is super golden and stuff, bro. But this is awesome, bro. By the way, we have 30 people in here, which is really good to see that, numbers are coming back and stuff, just to talk about the greatness and all that. But yeah, man, we got to get, let's get into the discussion and stuff. Timestamp, I'll put it in afterwards in the post-production and all that. But let me just see real quickly who we got here in the chat and everything. Let me pop it out with the one-time pause. But let me see. Let's see what we got here, man. So let me see. Spicy, I see you. Hey, lads. Good to see you live. What's good, my man? Appreciate you as always, brother. See Zeus Twin. Imagine, bro. Imagine, man. Izzy, imagine that happening. That would be something, bro. Let's see. Frankie got this one. Yeah. Frankie should be able to get that. No problem. Big ass cloud. Yeah. Usopp gonna get rid of those things and we call a hero of Elbaf. Let's see it. Hopefully, there's gonna be a little bit more in regards to him actually doing more than just that. Live reactions, yeah, we're gonna be back here now. I will say this right now, we will be back next week. Hopefully, same time, same place, and everything. And because if we're getting the cover of Jump, many times out of 10, next chapter is gonna be a banger. And this was a good one too this week. Kind of glad to just kind of get things going and everything. But yeah, man, Saul's for real the goats. Factamundos, bro. Isn't that Brook's song, The New World? I think it is. It is. Yeah, you know what? It is a song. I disrespected my my guitarist and stuff. It definitely was him for sure. Definitely for him, sure. Let me see. Yeah, so hello, I just finished reading it. Nothing but bone. Yeah, so we just got done the chapter right now in real time and stuff. So yeah, that was a very good chapter, I would say, definitely moving things over a little bit in terms of what's going on and everything. But yeah, man. Let me see. In Norse mythology, also no, hold on. Brook is #1 most streamed artist in the Grand Line. That's facts. That's facts. He might be a top 50 artist eventually at some point in time. In Norse mythology, what's the pronunciation? What is the pronunciation, bro? I'm not saying that name. Bro. No chance in my lifetime of saying that name, bro. I'm like, bro. Nah. No chance, man. It would gnaw on the roots of the world tree. Hopefully, it doesn't be replicated here. Shout out to my boy Dax Sake, because I know we talked about this before in the Rouge discussion, which if you guys have not seen, definitely go check it out, because we had talked about the idea. More so, Dak was saying that he believes that the Adam tree is definitely going to be gone after this. Like, by some point in this arc, it's going to be taken down. I have my own thoughts of how it's going to be stopped, but if you want to know those, watch the discussion video that came out. But that's what I think I see possibly happening there. But yeah, I think that's a possibility. Maybe from that thing, who knows? Would be an interesting observation. Oda's cooking every week. Fact, spicy. It's only up from here. Viewers will increase over time, no doubt. It's just consistency, man. I've been doing like videos and stuff for such a long time, uploading and everything, and like honestly, we gotta switch it up a little bit in this time day and age, man. Because I think the videos now, I'm gonna definitely keep it towards discussions and actually put more effort into those. The reactions, I rather just do them live and stuff. The only reason I hadn't been doing it for the longest of times strictly came down to like the spoiler culture at the time. One translation comes out, another one comes out afterwards. It's so difficult to be able to make sure that I'm not getting spoiled, and then like it's gotta be a two-way street, man. We're doing those things. So, but anyways, imagine Gunko seeing Brook and fangirling. I mean, listen, that might be Brook's dub in this arc, is stopping Gunko from doing something crazy. So I wouldn't be opposed to it whatsoever. That would be dope. For real, Oda's one is trying to get us all canceled with that name. I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know what his plan is right now in terms of trying to do what he's about to do and stuff. But yeah, man, just wild stuff, bro. But yeah, I would say this was definitely a good chapter in terms of, again, moving the pacing and stuff in regards to the whole bit that's going on right now, currently at the moment, with the nightmares and stuff with the kids and everything. People are getting involved right now from the Elbaphian side. More so right now, like the ones that we really want to see more from, Dory, Brogy. Now we're also seeing from the human side too with Gaban now finally getting into the action. Because I had this weird inkling when he said like, "Oh, we're not gonna see you again until maybe what is it, the next like the end of the arc and stuff." I'm just like, nah, bro. There's no way that guy's just gonna disappear afterwards and all that. And like we're in a mayhem right now. We need all bodies as possible, going up against the monsters that we have to deal with. I gotta go take care of a few things, but I hope to see the rest of the stream goes well. Great reaction. I hope you have a great rest of your day, for real. Spicy, thank you for coming through, brother. I appreciate you again. Obviously, I can't say certain names and stuff for protection reasons and stuff, but just know that I appreciate you and the good people, man. So yeah, bro, like appreciate it again, dude. But yeah, this chapter though, I will say was good in terms of moving things over. I do wonder though for the overall pacing of the arc, right? Because something major is gonna have to happen here to let us know how long this arc really has to go for. Because for all we know, based on the way things are going, there is a chance that by the end of this year, Elbaf could end. And if it is the case, that is a concern, because it's like for the overall longevity of the series that remains, are we wrapping up things quicker? Because otherwise, if we get these God's Knights out of here, what threat is there after? Like, aside from the obvious of maybe Loki, but I think after the recent events of last chapter, to me at the very least, it seems like he's not going to be an enemy. He's not going to be an op. At worst, he may be a neutral that we're going to have to try and like really convince to be on our side after. But I do think his ceiling at the end of the arc is going to be an ally. And then possibly, a member of the Grand Line or the Grand Fleet, like allies and stuff, or as like either that or like, I mean, granted, I love to see him in the crew and stuff. So we switch up the dynamics a little bit. It would be dope. But the Thousand Sunny would need an insane increase in terms of his capabilities and all that to host not just a giant, but prepare for the possibility of facing a Blackbeard with Pluton. It's just a lot of things to factor into the equation. But yeah, man, this was very good stuff, man, and I do appreciate every single one of you guys who came through for the reaction / review and stuff. And of course, we're gonna probably just wrap things up now, just because for the sake of just the length of the thing, the stream or whatever. But again, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the chapter this week. What do you make of the situation that we're dealing with currently right now at the moment and stuff, right? Do you think that we're about to see a major moment go down in this arc that's going to really show that this arc has a lot to go for before it actually ends? Or do you think that something's going to happen here and we're just going to wrap up the arc itself? Let me know down in the comments below. Any clarifications, any input, anything you want to add about the chapter you felt was important, please let me know down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed, and of course, like the stream if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel to make sure to stay up to date with the latest that goes on here. My coverage of One Piece week in, week out. We are going to be doing now live streamed reactions, reviews, with a little bit of discussions and stuff over the course of time. Switch things up a little bit, and we go from there, man. But with that being said, thank you guys again coming through. It was definitely a good time being able to do this, and hopefully it won't be the last time we do this. And yeah, man, we go from here. Commodore last signing off. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care.